Here's a kettlebell circuit. It's done with one kettlebell. Kettlebell can also be substituted with a dumbbell if you don't have a kettlebell. I'm using a 24 kilogram bell, or 53 pounds. First one's a front squat or a goblet squat. You're going to hold the kettlebell by the horns, pinch the elbows in. You're going to drop your hips down into a squat, get your thighs parallel with the ground, open your knees. Make sure to exhale as you come out of the squat. Abs are tight, back is flat. Do not overarch your back. Make sure to open your knees. This one is a bent over row. You're going to put your arm on your quads. You're going to drop your chest down towards your leg. You're in a split squat or a lunge position. You can extend the arm completely at the bottom and then pull the hand back to the hip. Your hand and the handle of the bell goes right back towards the hip. Make sure that while you're doing this, your abs are tight and you're keeping your elbow in close to your side. So exhale as you pull. Back is flat, abs are tight, pull the kettlebell to the hip. Make sure to breathe. So this exercise is a reverse lunge. Again, you're front loaded. You're going to hold the kettlebell by the horns or the dumbbell sideways or up and down. And you're going to do a reverse lunge. So you're going to step back with the same leg. You're going to have 90 degrees in the hips and the knees. Back is flat. Don't throw your weight around. Don't arch your back. Get your core tight. Keep your shoulders in a good position. Squeeze the handle of the bell and breathe. This exercise is a push press. So you're going to do a little bit of a squat, about a quarter squat. You're going to punch your hips forward and punch the bell up. Or drive your hips forward and punch the bell up. It's going to go up and away from your face. I'm showing here you can hold it by the ball if your grip is getting tired. Again, you're not going straight over the head. You're going to go up in front of the face. Use the hips and core to absorb the weight as it comes down. And then punch it back up to the ceiling and breathe. Okay, this exercise is a windmill. Legs are pretty much straight. Foot that's by the kettlebell, it's turned out. The other foot is facing forward, kind of in a L position. Palms are out. You're going to rotate under the arm that's up, holding the kettlebell in the bottom arm, reaching down towards the ground. So again, the setup is the foot by the bell is opened up. Other foot is forward, so in L position. Arm is up. Push the hips to the side, palms out. Let your arm that's holding the kettlebell, your bottom arm, is going to slide down your leg, and it's going to reach down, touch the kettlebell to the ground. If it's too difficult, just go as far as you're comfortable with. If you're not mobile enough, just go to your knee or a little bit past. But if you can, ultimately you want to go all the way down to the ground. And breathe. Okay, this one is a kettlebell sit-up. You're going to use the kettlebell as an anchor for your foot or the dumbbell. You can either, put both feet around it, or with kettlebell, you're going to put one foot in. Arms are up. Other leg is in the air, and you're going to reach your hands and chin up towards the ceiling. So you want to have a space in your chin. You don't want to crank your neck forward. You want to look up. Arms are up. And then as you sit up, stick your chest out, exhale, use your core. Go nice and slow and controlled. Don't overarch your back. So that's a sit-up with a little anchor.